Yo, what's up guys, Shujinkydink here with another video to entertain or assist you in becoming the better Injustice 2 player. And this video is all about my Firestorm matchup chart. I had a little bit of a toss-up after the patch, so I just kind of wanted to share it with you guys, get your thoughts. There's a couple matchups that I'm unsure about that I kind of want to change down the road, but I need to play a little bit more. And I'm not going to touch on the specifics of every single matchup. I'm just going to give you my list. There's some that I might, argue here or there. So the first one is Aquaman. I think that Firestorm beats him 6-4. Just a slight advantage. Being able to punish from the deep with the Molten Trap is quite useful. Aquaman is still kind of annoying up in his face, and he did actually get a bit of a damage buff from what I understand in the newest patch, so that could change, but for now I have it at 6-4 in Firestorm's favor. And already we're getting to one that I'm unsure about is Adam. I have it listed as a 5-5 because I don't know, but I really struggle in that matchup. Just his movement and stuff really gives me problems trying to get my Molten Trap game on. But again, that could be my lack of experience, so right now I have it as 5-5. If there's any Adams that have played the matchup extensively in the comments, just let me know. Atrocitus I have as 5-5, pretty even. I mix, you mix, just like that. Trait. Black Adam I have as 5-5. Not really much to talk about. He can pressure us all day and do his Black Adam shenanigans. We just punish him really hard when we got our mix. So it's kind of a cat and mouse kind of game that we have to play there. Bane I did have as a Firestorm advantage originally, but I think I'm going to change that to a 5-5. I think that, Bane can handle us, pretty well, and especially with the changes that he got in the last patch. I think that probably pretty confident that's probably a 5-5 even matchup now. Black Canary we have a slight advantage of 6-4. Black Manta we have a slight advantage of 6-4. Blue Beetle I think is probably even. He can be very annoying with his full screen zoning, and then he's got the mix and stuff like that too. I'd be open to maybe changing it to Firestorm's favor. I don't think it's in Beetle's favor though, so I'll just say 5-5 just to be safe. Brainiac I think we have an advantage, just a slight one over him. The Starfish is really good for dealing with his dive kicks, and him being a big body character opens up more options for a Vortex with the jump 3 and the jump 2 that doesn't usually work against other characters. Captain Cold we beat him 6-4. I don't think it's any worse than that. Catwoman even after the patch I believe is 5-5. I have Cheetah as 5-5 as well. Cyborg's an interesting one. I have it as 5-5, but lately I've been struggling in the matchup. I think a lot of the Cyborg players are kind of catching up and learning how to play Firestorm matchup a little bit, because it seems like full screen is really hard to deal with him, like his instant air projectiles, and he builds a lot of meter by the time he gets in. And again, he's got good movement, so he can move all around the screen and kind of avoid the Molten Trap. I don't think that I'd say that he beats Firestorm. Firestorm's always got the mix to kind of come back. I got it as 5-5 for now. One that I think I did miss, Batman. I did have it as Firestorm winning, but I think it's even. Or sorry, I had it as Batman winning before, but that was before Firestorm got his buffs, and I haven't really grinded the matchup since. Grind the matchup? I don't know, you know what I mean. So I'm fine with saying it's 5-5 right now. Deadshot, I think we have a slight advantage. 6-4 now, nothing crazy. Darkseid I think is even, 5-5. I could put that in Firestorm's favor because I know a lot of Darkseid players say that he doesn't really have much of a neutral, and a Firestorm of course is a neutral machine, so could change, don't 100% know. Dr. Fate, I think that's even, 5-5. We can get around zoning pretty easily with our torpedoes as long as we time them right. And then of course we have the mix and kind of out damage him. Enchantress I don't really know, I haven't played a good one yet, so I just have it as 5-5 for now, but I could be wrong. Check out my Enchantress gear, it's dope. Firestorm's broken as hell, so I think that Firestorm beats us 9-1. This is only losing matchup outside of one other one I think I'm going to say, but yeah, no. Broken Vortex, broken zoning, broken pressure. I mean, this character's stupid. Definitely beats us 9-1. Flash I have as even as 5-5. It's a really interesting matchup. Flash being one of the few characters that can actually punish our Molten Trap from like mid-screen-ish, so you kind of got to be careful how you use it. Grodd is a pretty clean 6-4. It might be worse now actually after his nerfs, which is unfortunate, plus him being a big body character, opening up more options for a Vortex. Could be 7-3. Green Arrow I think is 5-5. He can beat us full screen pretty easily, but as soon as we get in, it's Mix City. Harley is a 5-5. The Harley players think that Firestorm outzones her, which we do, but only at like 3/4 screen. Full screen, we can't trade with her, but I don't know. I think it's 5-5. You can disagree. I've played it lots, that's just my opinion. Deal with it. Hellboy I have as 5-5. Joker I have as a clean win for us, 6-4. Poison Ivy's 5-5. Might be worse now actually after her buffs, because she does have pretty good full screen presence against us. but I have yet to play a good one, so we'll see. Rain is a clean 6-4, could be 7-3, just because of his like insane lack of neutral, but his teleport does kind of save him a little bit, so again, have yet to play a good one, I'm just theory fighting here. Red Hood I did have as one of our losing matchups, but talking to the Red Hood community, they've kind of convinced me that's probably even, 5-5. I don't think it's in Firestorm's favor. It just feels sometimes like Red Hood does have a pretty good control of the neutral, but yeah, right now I have it as 5-5. Robin I have as our only losing matchup, not really by a huge amount, but 4-6. You know, we don't really have a whole lot of answers to his trait pressure. He's got the mix-ups and stuff, and does pretty decent damage on us. So I think Firestorm struggles a little bit in it, but it's not unwinnable by any means. We can definitely keep Robin away and challenge the jump-ins with Starfish or Enhanced Starfish, depending on what we want to use. So I have that as his only losing matchup. Scarecrow 5-5, Starfire 5-5, Sub-Zero. We used to beat him because we didn't really care about the clone, because we just Molten Trap through it. But now with his new changes, it might be more even than I think. But again, I have yet to play one, so I have it as our advantage for now, but that might change. Supergirl I had as 5-5. I actually think we might win it now, because with her down 3 being nerfed, she doesn't really have a whole lot of answers for pressure anymore. So with our insane pressure game, with the 1-1-2 and Enhanced Starfish and Staggers, she kind of has to hold a lot, and we have to build a lot of meter. Well, she's got to use hers for push blocks, so I think I might change that to 6-4 for Firestorm now. Superman's a 5-5, Swamp Thing is a 6-4, and Wonder Woman is a 5-5. And I believe that's my list. Is that everybody that I covered? If I missed somebody, let me know, and I'll give you my opinion on them. But I think I got everybody. So that's my list, guys. Just wanted to share it with you. I hope maybe you agree, maybe you don't. Maybe I'm your most hated person now. I don't know. I think I'm pretty fair, but anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, because it really helps me out. And subscribe, because we make new videos every single day. #Bonehawks and all that stuff, and we'll see all you guys in the next video.